Hi, okay, so we're going with chapter 4. I know we mixed up the start of chapter 4, chapter 3 for the last one, but it's okay because, well, we're going to be continuing. I guess it's going to be the start of 4. It seems like 3 and 4 are kind of like together in a sense. It's not like its own stories, so technically it's fine. We're smart. Chapter three's ending was way shorter than I expected. I was like estimating. I'm like, okay, so each one has 16 minimum. It in fact did not, so hip size. Let's continue. Let's continue. Perhaps exhaustion has taken its toll. Dal told you to take a break, but you drifted to a sleep. Plunged once more into a harrowing dream. Gotta love dreams. He shall return. Through the perverse, he shall rise from blank heralding blank's advent. The woman on the altar chants. Your nerves tighten as black slime coats your body, sealing your mouth and nose. That looks natural. Your face is submerged, yet breathing comes easily. The back pool feels like a mother's amniotic fluid, lulling you into slumber. Can't sleep. Mustn't sleep. Anytime I'll be like, you know how it's like, what is it? You're like partially awake, partially asleep. I just be, even if it's not much movement, the attempt to move, just so that you're not between sleep and awake, it is so uncomfortable when you're between them. I've been trying to shake myself awake as much as possible, but alas, we're apparently asleep. The ritual ends. The delayed woman descends from the high altar, followed by a procession of black-robed emissaries, moving like a migrating ant colony. You struggle to rise, shedding soaked clothes, and find the ceremonial robe Murphy mentioned behind the boulder. You change quickly, ignoring the cold, and grope toward the northern passage. Don't be worried. Everything's normal. The passage is narrow, forcing you to stoop. No light penetrates here, only pitch black darkness. Can I really escape from here? You reach for the pocket watch that gave you strength, but it's gone. It was your last tie to blank in this world. Luckily, the ritual's over and the cave is empty. You rummage through your old clothes, finding no watch, then search the pool's edge where you were placed. Something's off. The water level has dropped. The comatose sacrifices in the pool have curled up unknowingly, like infants in a mother's womb. Your hand brushes the mud, finding your watch. As you turn to leave, you notice a figure behind you. He's still breathing. You hesitate, then you try to wake him. But Cecily gone and no reason to return, you figure saving one is better than none. Colonel Bertrand! Colonel Bertrand! I got. You call softly. He stirs awake. Where? Oh, hello there. Okay. He looks like Redhead from Reverse 1999. Like, it's sort of giving. All he's missing is like a little shotgun. It's not a shotgun. Brody had a gun. He's missing it. We were used as cult sacrifices. It's a long story. We need to escape now. Flashbang, okay. Just then, the black pool's surface ripples with eerie light. It flashes 3 times in seconds, then goes dark. Flashes 3 times in seconds. Okay. Footsteps echo from all directions. You're surrounded. The circle tightens, black figures closing in like walls, suffocating those within. On a distant platform, Murphy stands beside the lead woman, expression a mix of disgust and resignation. Oh yeah, we were kind of like kidnapped. It's crazy, I already forgot. Can I still escape? Can I see Redacted one last time? Or is this the way for us to be reunited? If only I could see. Bubbles gurgle in the black pool. From their center emerges a pale maiden. In her hand, a vicious black orb, an eye-like mask with shark-like teeth lurches forward with her. Orders, please. Give me orders, master. Let my girl go. She ain't do nothing. Memory fragments. Ooh, they're fragmented. Honestly, I'm impressed you can nap anywhere, anytime. What's the situation now? None. If a problem like this stumped me, how'd my brain be any different from Lotan's? Put this on. Doll hands you a small triangular silver fragment. What is that in her hand? Is that like a brain? Slot it into your brooch. Don't lose it. Oh, and William had someone deliver a file. Seems Daffodil sent it for you. Codename Cerberus. Since the discovery of dimensions, crossing them has been taboo for most beings. The danger lies not only in alien environments and the visual strain of extra-dimensional data, but also in the presence of this meticulous enforcer. Redacted hounds can manifest in the dimensions, systematically hunting all who have crossed dimensional boundaries. Cases of failed pursuits. Only a few species in the cosmos can evade their gaze. The redacted race is known to use mental transfer technology to avoid the redacted hound's sight, suggesting the hounds lack the ability to track or hunt minds. Verification of the tracking logic through partial physical and mental transfers. Experiment 1. Transferring an untargeted subject's tail to another dimension. Redacted hounds did not pursue. Experiment 2. Serving a targeted subject's arm and transferring it to another dimension. The subject was consumed in the original dimension. Redacted 3. Hounds did not pursue the arm. Experiment 3. Transferring an untargeted subject's mind to another dimension. Redacted hounds did not pursue. Conclusion. Redacted hounds can only lock onto targets when body and mind are unified. 2. Attempts to kill redacted hounds. Redacted conventional fatal wounds cause redacted hounds to redact. Anyway, hounds are classified as undying entities. Serving their form only temporarily slows them. 3. Attempts to contain redacted hounds. 3.1. First containment experiment failed. Could not restrict their transversal proposed adjustments to the array's scale and description precision. 3.2. 51st containment experiment failed. Could not redact their transversal. Haunted subjects cannot escape sealed spaces. 3.3. 73rd containment experiment failed. Could not restrict their transversal. However, redacted hounds lingered in the sealed space for redacted minutes after completing the hunt, existing via redacted gaps. Proposed adjustments to the precision of cipher redacted inscriptions. 3.4. Redacted experiments on redacted hounds. Success. Successfully confined redacted hounds in a space measuring 2.86 feet long, 3.8 feet wide, and redacted feet high. Continued redacted, but due to redacted and combat redacted, the redacted hounds redacted escaped. Calculations suggest a similar rectangular space is the optimal redacted for containing redacted hounds. Proposed enhancements to redacted. 3.5. Redacted. Containing redacted hounds is successfully difficult, but self-confinement to evade pursuit may be viable. Redacted. This file's blacked out to hell. That's Daffodil style. She holds all the cards and call it a fair trade. We done. Keep dawdling, and your little schoolgirl's gonna be monster chow. Let's go. Before that, we've got some trouble to handle. Or rather, you've got some trouble to handle. Because of course we can't just leave peacefully. She made sure she held all the information. That is unfair. Do I have it on auto? No.
下がりな琥珀に虫をくれてやる
I really do love her. She literally is one-shotting people. What is this one? We play draw one card. Cover of Yuthima. Let's draw a card. What could go wrong, right? Oh my days. I want to look around. I guess we are going... If I go this way. Okay, we'll go this way. Just in case. More defense. Lovely. absolutely lovely.
さあ幕引きだぜ
The less damage we take, the better. Kabuta. Kabuta. This one, 5, 10. I don't need any healing. Go hop over. I think it has the key, so that'll work.
好きにご注目を。
Okay.
消えな
2、3。
37.
はどこだ
ダカーポ。
この暗流は敵を引き裂く
Okay, they're gonna hit, but just barely.
拍子に合わせ
下がりなはい
Fits. So if
琥珀色の塩これでどうや
there. Perfect. I guess we could backtrack right quick. No. I mean, yeah, we could backtrack to get some health. Please. Use advance. Deadly ball if anything. Okay. That could do. Tentacle damage. Yeah. Lend a hand, doll. No need. She's got it covered. I'm half asleep here. No time for her opponents. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, let's see how bad
こい
this
つ
is.
が小僧の敵かい
拍子に合わ
狩りの始まりだな
Wanna use the perfect? I think it's gonna activate,
道を
right?
照らさんことを忘れても失っても今度こそは帰るんだ
Not gonna be enough, but it'll be something. But instead of bleeding. Oh. That can't be good. Here, take that one.
ドアの王国の美しさに服従せよ
We don't have anything that could particularly heal us,
琥珀色の塩くれてやる
but could have activated this one instead.
消えな
Okay. It didn't do a whole lot of anything.
燃えろ滅びろ泣き叫べ
But
もっと鋼材を使うよ
we need to kind of get this
下がりな
down some. 2.
琥珀色の塩くれてやる
I wonder if there's something. This is the reason why you should have a shield.
ダカーポ。
A healer. But alas, I may have not thought this through. That works. That works. Oh, hey, big brain. Your upgrades looks like they're doing squat. You really don't respect the head of research, do you? The isolation here is tricky. I'm not an ultra awakener, so it's not exactly smooth sailing. Try spirit tracing. Okay. You focus feeling for faint threads of resonance in the air. Ramona's shadow emerges in your fog-laden mind. First as an outline, then sharper. It moves at an inhuman speed, closing in faster and faster. Ramona! Ramona, astride a lion-like beast, charges towards you, kicking up dust as she skids to a hop. She dismounts and Kuum stretches with a lazy yawn. Ramona, are you okay? I'm fine, but Lily... Enough with the Lily talk. Take her and go. Babysitting weaklings is a headache. I'm still here, you know. This must be Kuum, huh? The Sculptors Association's taste is getting sicker by the day. Ramona, your noses index is all over the place. What happened? Ramona nods, her already clouded face darkening further. Where should I begin? Paper, fill me in on everything before you split at the sanatorium. Ramona recounts her time alone, from staying behind to being dragged out by Kuum. And Lily gave me... She glances at you, then at Dal and Loten, her eyes complex. Alright, time for battle prep, and come with me for a second. Huh? Why? No reason. You took a mental hit and that last attack, didn't you? Let me check your gnosis index. Yasha's looking away. Keeper. No, sigh. There's something you need to see. He pauses, eyes closing, swallowing heart with tension. She hands you a file folder. Okay. I found this hidden compartment in Francis' office. The notebook inside. I think Lily slipped it in. Some calls are yours and only yours to make. The file contains dozens of brief experimental logs, observations, and surgical records of dissolution patients at various stages. You've seen similar files at Mythac, but Francis' method pushed far beyond your ethical boundaries. The notebook seems to be someone's diary written in neat, precise script. March 13th, I took samples of the black slime, testing its physical and chemical properties. After incineration, traces of silver dust remained in the crucible. Redacted passed away. Redacted didn't attend her funeral. He was too weak to leave his bed. July 6th, like last time, the hospital handled Redacted's funeral. When I thanked them for helping me through my grief, they gave me odd looks asking what I meant by last time. You skim the pages rapidly. For some reason, the entries feel familiar. You've seen or heard them before. You know these things. At the end of the first diary, Francis resolved to go to Elworth, but no intent to return. The second diary's first half recounts and memories, which you already know. The latter half grows chaotic. Professor Herbert visited again, bringing specimens for the Sculptors Association. These people ravaged by dissolution won't last a month before vanishing from the world. To cure a disease, you must study it thoroughly. Normal people can't see this black slime. Could never gather this many cases alone. I'm doing this to stop dissolution spread. Spare others the pain my daughter endured. Aww. Last night, Lily lost control. She escaped. Professor Herbert warned me that newly awakened entities can be unstable. I need to find her quickly and leave the clinic. No. Can that place even be called a clinic anymore? The equipment's been pulverized, organic matter reduced to vicious slime. She flattened an entire safe into a bookmarked thin sheet. 3 researchers Herbert sent are missing too. I tried to think what became of them. 55th modification, silver core implantation. These silver cores, provided by Herbert, came from the Elworth altar where I met Lily. The place is abandoned now. Herbert found the silver core in the embers of the silver core. Lily gained basic communication skills and better command obedience. This wasn't my original goal, and knowing she won't harm others brings me some comfort. Sometimes I suddenly think Lily resembles her. When a monster is a monster, no matter how many surgeries, she never says it hurts. She has no pain response. For a monster, a sliced abdomen healing instantly is routine. Yet that detached gaze reminds me why Redacted is gone forever. Why don't you feel pain? Why can't you feel pain like a normal person? 18 years since leaving Elworth, 374th experiment on Lily. A voice in my mind tells me the answer I seek lie within her. I can't resist the urge to operate on her. She's calling to me like marble calls to a sculptor, like blank paper to a painter. Lily escaped again. I have no time or means to bring her back now. The experiments are at a critical stage and the redacted hound is watching me. At least Lily has basic cognition now and won't harm others randomly. And if something happens, it's an unnecessary sacrifice for the greater good of humanity. The girl asked if there were human experiments here. Of course not. These things were human once, but now they're just alien monsters. Yes, just alien monsters. I'm here to cure the disease that took my daughter. Spare others from pain. Others my pain, step by step. I'm so close to the answer, inches away. I have high doubts of that. But I mean, go off.
完璧な演奏でした。
They're gonna say, let me end it right there. Let me end it right there. 28 days later. Oh, anyway. Done with your whispering. Oh boy. Oh! It's done the thing again. Can I? Hold on. Hold on. I refuse. I refuse. Because I've done this once before. And I skipped the thing. Okay, there we go. You snap the notebook shut, a chill running down your spine like you've been dredged from a millennia-old ice cave. Whispering? Wait, my gnosis index was fine, wasn't it? Can't know without checking. Seeing you as lively as when you were first awakened warms my heart. Rise chaos is way beyond what I expected. We can't afford to waste time. Let's move. Doll pulls out several oddly shaped metal molecules and test tubes filled with dark golden liquid. Take these, put them on when I say so. You coming with us, little one? As she says to a 7-foot cat. Kuam nods, motioning for you to climb onto its back. Once you're settled, it lets out a long howl and charges towards the sanatorium. Okay, there we go. Lovely. Washes. I find it funny that the shadows are hues, but I mean, what could go wrong? No, because I have no moon. Something's off about the smell here. Smell, you and Kuam are alike. The need for smells to tell they're here. Ew. We have visitors. Wait, do we have visitors or are we the visitors? Check them out. No. See here. Yes. Shield. Sounds good. Thank you for the moon, eh? Thank you for the moon, eh? That, and then that one. Poison. I like that they put the thingies on the lower level ones. Kuam carries the three of you through the asylum, searching for an entrance. Suddenly, it comes to an abrupt stop, nearly throwing you off its back. Amid your question, Kuam lowers its head, sniffing the soft soil, and turns to indicate something's buried below. Okay, seeing you still hesitate, Kuam pounced on the dirt pile, quickly digging with his front paws and pushed something in front of you. It's a he. Interesting. I thought it was a she. I don't know. Okay, gonna need those keys. Oh. Okay, why'd you summon another one? That's so mean. Every 5th time you gain a shield, also can counter. That sounds nice. Free money. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Battle then heal. Thanks. Not gonna protect it, but it's a good try. Guess we'll use it since it's here. Yes. Oh, I didn't have to use that. If I knew it was gonna be enough. Probably look at the numbers. Doi. Okay. Here, I'll take a little bit of that. Actually. Okay, from the shadow corner of the steel bridge, grotesque creatures lunge, their chilling roars echoing. Behind them stands a girl in a black dress. Good evening. A pleasure to see you again. I'm sorry, but could you all leave Rye for now? Nymphia, you care for the patients. You can't be ignorant of Francis' actions here. Even so, you're siding with her? Let me tell you a story. Once there was a frail girl, scared of people, comforted only by the sea's breath. Why are we hearing bedtime stories? But the sea brought more than peace. It brought a terrifying disease. Her lungs began to vanish. When she couldn't breathe, she wished she could respire like a fish. Her parents, seeking a cure, traveled constantly for trade. Too weak for long trips, they left her at a sanatorium. The poetry books were her only companion. No one told her it wasn't a disease, but a mysterious phenomenon called dissolution. The sanatorium treated her as a plague carrier, charging steep fees. Even the meal deliveries refused to speak with her. The longer she stayed, the less her parents could be with her. Aside from poetry and the sea, nothing accepted her. Later, her parents died in a shipwreck. The sanatorium cast her out, leaving her to return to the sea alone. Tell me, if a doctor studying dissolution gave her a home, treated her as an ordinary person affected by a phenomenon, shouldn't she show gratitude through action? Now's the time. I have mixed feelings about this.
この暗流は敵を引き裂く。
そのまま朽ち果てて。
燃えろ。泣き叫べ。
どうか。Shield, yes.
焦るなよ。さあ、幕引きだぜ。
Sure. Medino.
音楽こそ真の存在を対する。
Wow.
深海あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
I literally just have to do one more.
拍子に合わせて。
Oh, never mind. Okay, that was too good to be true.
もっと鋼材を使うよ。
Into all damage this time. Perfect.
これがあなた様への恩返しです。
Okay, okay.
絶対に世界に帰る。海の狂気に気をつけて。
パワー全開。
We're doing okay.
深海あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。
Our health is going down fairly quickly.
ダカート。
琥珀色の死を食らってやる。
Yeah,
この
poison
暗
could
流
do
は
good.
敵を引き裂く。
Poison could do good.
銀の鍵
Use
が
the next highest
道
one.
を照らさんことを。
Snap, I could have used it. I could have used it. She would have given me a shield. Upsize.
聞こえますか。
Now I can use her here. North Shore. And
東亜の王国の美しさに服従せよ。
it's not gonna cover the entirety of it.
もっと鋼材を使うよ。
戻って。どうか。
That'll give me a shield. Get that.
でも
Okay.
失っても今度こそ帰るんだ。
Save means
これでどう。
perfect. That's what we like to see. You're sparing my life. If this place falls, people like us will be homeless again. We're not here to destroy. I just contacted Lord Dexter. He's happy to do some charity and take over operations. The innocent can stay and he'll ensure supplies. He talks a big game, but his promises are solid. After we leave the sanatorium, we'll run smoothly again. It'll still be your home. Miss Oswald, please don't hurt her. Everything she did was for a greater cause. A greater cause, she says.
次こそ祖国が 私の呼びかけに応えてくれます。
Are we positive? Are we positively? I'm kinda iffy. Don't look back. You leave Nymphaea on the other side of the steel bridge, passing toward Rice Sanatorium. You say, beyond the bridge, the air grows deathly still, chillingly silent. Then, okay, I read that already. Francis and the Sculptors Association are allies in name only. Francis focuses on curing the solution, which clashes with Herbert's ideals. In her diary, she treated Herbert just as an outsider collaborator. Open this gate and we're back inside the sanatorium. Everyone ready? Ready for a brawl? Ready. Everyone takes a deep breath. Lawton steps forward, pushing open the sanatorium's gate. What the hell happened here? Is everything upside down? The interior glimmers with an eerie shadowy light. Walls and floors split open, revealing chasms of endless chaos and starlight. Dimensional breach. Francis meddling with time and space. It drew the gaze. The keepers of time and space have caught her scent. Could it be the real Hellhound? Focus on our mission. Do not engage it directly. Easier said than done. Let me just accidentally hit one of them tiles and I'll be falling to the floor. Into the unknown. Okay. Let's throw down. I would say they got like pink bows, but in fact you're not.
狩りの始まりだな。戻って。
Okay, that works. Not there. 25. I guess I'll use that and lovely. Yeah. Is that what I want? Yeah, I guess counter. It does counter. We are surrounded. We didn't see this many monsters last time. Where'd they even come from? Only we knew. You probably have to go through that tunnel, blah. It's okay if we don't. 2747. That should be good. That's gonna be enough. Ta-da! Not an injury in sight. What is this one? Temporary strength. Strength. Doors, countless doors. There seems to be more doors than when you and Ramona last inspected. You stand in the hallway ready to push open the next door. Behind the door on the left side is all the silent, quietly waiting for your arrival. Behind the door on the right, muffled voices can be heard. Push the right door open. Let's see what's standing behind there. I know this is dumb, but I mean like... You cough violently, the sound seems startled, then falls silent. You feel like you've missed an important clue, but life is always full of misses and regrets, isn't it? Should have coughed first and then walked in. Yeah, that's just me. I don't know why I randomly had that in my head, but anyway. We have counter. Oh yeah, we do have counter. This was so close to finishing it. 62. So. That's not bad. And final. Perfect. Releasing Exalted correspondent, and shield, yes, please. I'll take a little bit of that and here, enter. Wade through the water. Go and bit the back of the test subject's net, ready to fling it. Suddenly the subject twisted its head 180 like an owl and pecked at Combs' face. Like the subject. Ramon appears the top subject straight with a single thrust. Combs tossed aside the lifeless body and charged toward the next target. Aid monster intentions, gain one, blah 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 blah. All weakness gain, how not reduced. Start drop. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to sacrifice my health. Unknown. I'm gonna put that there. That up there. It attacks. Like a hidden brick wall. Figured. Let's go do this one. And then, is it gonna attack? It could attack. That's your hand. And one more. So I guess. Alright. Okay. Didn't expect to find the boss that quickly. Let's see here. I hate the fact that no matter that it's like unknown. How are we feeling? Not bad. I usually just like 2 or 3 attacks and then there's a little power up. We're gonna kind of go for that logic. Okay. To about 112. That should do good. And who's it? Okay. Is this on a 74? Give me another shield. Who do we choose? You. Yes, you could do it. And then no. So this one here. And that's only 2. That's a little more poison. Bid up. Okay. That's why I was putting the shield just in case. The hordes fade into the shadows, and the black slime on the corridor's floors evaporates like boiling water. The Sculptors Association's test subjects, cheap and effective. Hope you're not thinking of something too sinister. It'd be surprising, would it? We're not exactly on the side of ordinary folks. If your mindset. That's your mindset. Why not join us? I missed like one whole word and I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe. Did we just take a moment to talk about the cat? Text from the Morimens, I don't know how that's pronounced. Civilization has fascinated me for ages. Rare to see you in person, Herbert. Thought you hated showing your face. Well, the Sculptors Association invested heavily in this genius. If you take her down, our efforts go to waste. You're too confident, and your efforts never flowed anywhere else to begin with. No rush to throw bobs. What do you say to my offer, Miss Dahl? You don't care about human survival, do you? Indeed. Dahl? Unlike them, I shed my human body long ago. The fate of ordinary people means nothing to me. As a researcher chasing cutting-edge tech, we wouldn't want to cast off human ethics and run the wildest experiments. But compared to a spineless opportunist like you, I respect these folks' courage to fight against the odds. Enough talk. Keep stalling your friends will be halfway across the ocean with Lily. As expected of Mythok's brain, nothing gets past you. Herbert collapsed and a dozen doors swung open. A bone-chilling malice spreads through the darkness, the narrow corridor echoing with grotesque roars. Ramona! Sly! Right here. I'll handle this, old friend. You stop Francis. Those monocules I gave you, put them on to see the gateway to the other dimensions. But take them off unless you're absolutely necessary. Dizziness is normal. If it gets bad, drink a vial. Would you? Go! Mythagan Sculptures Association has been at it for years. If he could take us down, he wouldn't have waited this long. May the silver key light your path. May the silver key guide us. You don the metal monocule and with Ramona charged toward the easternmost corridor. In your peripheral vision, Herbert's dozens test subjects surround Dal, salivating and restless. Don't look. Dal said she could handle it. Trust her and focus on her mission.
冒険って物語に書かれてる通り面白いんだね。
I feel like I should be terrified. Let me have to figure out we finish all of chapter 4 in one turn. Now it's me and you. I said that backwards, but it's about the same thing. There we go. Hold on. Oh. No. We're doing this again because we didn't get to read it. Try that again. Golly. Hold on. I just want to do this one. That's all I ask. Please. Please let us read. Okay. Okay. I guess that's where I call it, and I'm gonna refresh the game. Unfortunately, it did not let us figure out what to do. So, I'm gonna restart this and hope that the next episode, we can actually move forward. That's one thing I adore the fact of the matter that it has us to be able to actually read it now. But that right there, I don't know. Ooh, more goodies. Yep. Alright. Well, with that being said, thank you all who decided to join by. The Twitter is where you can find for all polls, work in progresses, whatever I randomly come to mind. Yeah, it's there. Do a backflip, dance on it, spread eagle. YouTube, if you're watching down here, hey. You can join in with the live streams, if you want to. If you don't have Twitch, which we live stream for Twitch every day at 12:30 Central Timing, AM, midnight. For some folks, it's like 1 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I don't know. But I'll be there. If you want to go ahead and pop by and say hi, make my noise. And yeah, with that being said, all of the little links will be in this description box if you want to go ahead and, do your thing. And with that being said, I will go ahead and figure out how to fix this. Bye! To doodle.